Hello. Ow. My shoe. My shoe. Everything's going wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I was originally planning to play Kirby today. Changed my mind. I was in the mood to play Mega Man again. My shoe is literally falling apart. That's great. Let me just give that a quick, definitely good fix. Could be worse. The sole's coming out. The sole of my shoe is falling out. It's leaving us. Oops. Just a minute. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Okay. Are you sure you want to load game? Yes. There we go. I'm a little bit early. Everything should be fine. I was watching Ultima stream. It was fun. How do I don't remember how. It's been since yesterday and I forgot everything. There we go. Oh crap. That's gonna be a problem. There we go. Everything's gonna be fine. Snack Man, Needle Man, Gemini Man, Magnum Man, Top Man. I like tops. They're cool, they spin. I like circles. Not as much as my brother. He's the one really obsessed with circles. But I like circles, they're good. I don't entirely remember how to play. Incredible work from the hedge, as always. Never seen a death quite so eloquent. I haven't even gotten to the part where things start spinning, and I'm already dead. I don't think it was worth it. I just sneezed all over my lap. I'm Maverick Hedge. What does that mean? Hello, you're early. I know, right? I'm gonna go somewhere else. Thank you for the bless you. Needles. We're just gonna test all these guys. So the other day I saw you fighting a duck. Somehow. Care to explain which game that was? I love this guy. I want to pet him. Can he be my pet? I mean, he's trying to kill me, but I want him. I like him way better than Roll. Or Brock. Whichever one it is. The one that's supposed to... The dog. Duck. Yeah, house goes good at 1.5 speed. That makes sense, that makes sense. I think double ads are going to be a normal thing for me. I mean, it could be worse. I died. Thank you for the watch streak. Ooh, 3 streams. Nice. I'm gonna break this in. Probably. Duck, dog. As I only have one guy, I haven't been. I don't think this was a good idea. Anyway, I'm terribly sleepy, so how's everybody's day? Great! I'm probably gonna die again. Well, anyone seen the anime for, well, some of the Mega Man animes? Those were weird, some of those. I didn't go well. So was it a dog or a duck? It was a dog. I have not watched it. Oops. Wrong button. Let's go with Snake Man. I'm just gonna keep switching areas so that, you know, I never get used to things. I have seen like 3 of them ages ago. They're all interesting, aren't they? The ones, at least the ones I watched were. There was one where the kid was possessed. There was one where, I mean, as all the best shows involve possession, I mean, you know that one has to have been pretty good. And there was one where no one was possessed, and it was just robots, and there was... There you go. They were pretty weird. What? Legends just has robots. What are you talking about? You might have to reload the page again. It happens. Sometimes it forgets that I've changed stuff. Because on my side, it's been changed before I even started the stream. Or is that one of the shows? Legends, are you referring to the game? What Legends are you referring to? Now, because I just said I would just randomly pick the next one after I died. Oh, the game is great. Yeah, it's good, it's good. How much murder can we commit? I don't know that because of I only know that because of toys. I've never I won! Woo! What a weakling. Losing to me? How pathetic. I've never seen Legends gameplay before. Must be legendary, you know? No one will ever play such a game on stream before. So have you played it, Lost? I think I need that health. Oh no. I messed it up. I don't know exactly what my pathing is here. I hear crying. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I believe the 80th World Country Constitution. I was going to say you were comatose. It seems like you're alive and well. I did it. You saved him. I have no idea where I'm even supposed to be going. I did that wrong. No. Ah! I don't like this. No! Well... I didn't jump in time. So I know the points of these blocks in terms of utility. I don't know. To deter intruders, maybe? And employees? I feel like this is the kind of thing that you don't want. I'm always doing it wrong. I don't like this game very much right now. Yeah. hate that noise they're making. I see a criminal. No! Do you guys mind if I use the... Wait, do I have anything I can use here? I might be able to use this. No! No, I was so close. It didn't work. I'm stuck. Do you mind if I use the backspace? Use everything and anything that is a mechanic. It's a feature. I was going to say you are comatose. It seems like you're alive and awake. You seem like you missed like one message. I did play it. I've never seen a Legends game. I only know because of the toys. No one ever played such a game on stream before. I left them at the tired to complain. I have complaints. Hello, nameless. Lost Chan, how are you tired? House kept you up? I can't get this right. Don't worry about how to collapse my final words will be good final words. Skill issue, buddy. Good final words, I gotta say. I'm listening to sounds of badness. Got it! Finally! I'm not giving up on that section just yet. Got it! This section is evil. Incarnate. I will pass it. Actually, I think I have to go up to get there. There you go. Edge cute. Yep, thank you, Kenny, thank you. Edge cute dies. Why are you dying? Ah, so this is the final boss. I'm so ready. I wonder if I have a life left. Probably not. Oh, I do. Someday that people do all the time. Something that people do all the time. Die. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm just gonna give myself an extra life and I wanna try something. Hey, Old Dragon! Hello! Welcome! We're cheating! We're doing extra lives with cheaty. Woo! Edgecat, don't even think about it. She did it. That won't help. I think just not taking damage is gonna be my best bet. Kenny, are you putting on your Always Lost cosplay now that he is gone? Must be. Question is, I wouldn't want that. There's a ghost in chat. We need an exorcism. Woo! Get rid of him. So, how did you get the cosplay? Did you just like raise it in his closet or something? So what shall we select next? Shadow Man? I don't think I've tried him yet. I feel like I might have tried him at some point. Going to Shadow Realm like me. I won't accuse you of anything. What do you mean? Kenny, what are you saying? I believe the 80th World Country Constitution. Again, why? What did you do wrong? What are you trying to confess? Who's threatening you? What did Lost do this time? What dirt does he have on you? We're gonna save you. We need to know. No, he does want to confess. Yeah, that's what I was getting the idea of. Green. You're just wrong. That's not the best food color at all. Why would you ever want to eat green? They must have excellent Wi-Fi signal in the Shadow Realm, considering that Lost is still watching you. No, Hedge can't read. Curry is green. Not all curry. Some of it's yellow. Or like a really pretty orange. I don't think this guy's my friend. I was trapped in the Shadow Realm, guys. What happened? Once orange wins. Exactly. Green and yellow are not the same thing, Kenny. I heard my name well. Look, what is left of it? Why are you talking about me when I'm not here? We were talking about food, I think. What on earth have you guys been eating? Curry is usually either orange brown or plain brown. Yep. So sometimes the Japanese curry isn't. And sometimes, like, if it has a lot of, like, turmeric in it, it won't be. It is an Indian dish, remember? So it not being... So it having a bunch of turmeric does make sense. Because turmeric will turn pretty much anything, any color. What do you mean? Green apples, grapes, watermelons, kiwi, cucumbers, or pickles? Ah, but do you eat the green part of the watermelon? Okay. And two, I don't like watermelon. I'm not a fan of grapes. Kiwi, I don't like. Cucumbers or pickles are okay. Yeah, red or orange is pretty good. Brown's really good because it's meat. Meat is best food. Now I want meat. Spark, man, he's Spark. As always, my timings are impeccable. I remember this being upsetting. Now I'm hungry, and I actually ate before stream today, but now I'm hungry, and it's not nice. I don't want to be hungry. I don't like being hungry. Such a glutton. I mean, in all fairness, I ate very little. Curry originated in India. Curry in India is yellowish orange, so that is the only best curry color. Are you sure though, Kenny? Sure that's the only best color? Cause like, I guess that's not actually curry. Salad is that what? How could you even say that? Salad is good? You're right. The salad without any greens in it is sometimes acceptable. I don't like vegetables. I'm a carnivore. I'm a wolf. I don't need to eat greens. Salad is not good. You're lying to yourselves. I've eaten a lot of salad. Some of them were okay. But I don't like greens. And I don't like vegetables too. Thank you. Like, my favorite salad was tomatoes, onions, and cheese. Meat is best. That sounds like a you problem. Probably. I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying you're all wrong because salad is terrible. My mom's gonna kill me. But she knows I feel this way. I still wonder how people like onions. I can't eat them because of their weird texture. I don't think onions have such a weird texture is the thing. I like onions, especially the purple ones. Shallots are good too. Purple foods are pretty good in general. Yeah, they are called red onions, but they're purple, clearly. I have eyes. So they are the outside of them is more red. I'll give them that, I guess. Whoever says this red needs new eyes. It's just the name, Kenny. Well, I must really be crazy then. Look, you can call me. I still wonder how people. Why the Tucker? You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care, but I am in the. Doesn't like vegetables. Vegetables are terrible. See, it's purple. Not red onions. I think the imagination's running wild. Well, I must really be crazy then. Whoever says it red. If you're objectively wrong about veggies. No, I'm not. I am objectively correct. No one should be able to deny that veggies are evil and terrible. I'm not wrong. Everybody else is. I'm not the problem. Oops, I did that wrong again. I have to take the cute side. You mean the right side, right? She's probably right. Yeah, I'm always right. I'm always right. That's what Lost always tells me. I must be right about this too. Because my mod would never tell me something that's complete crap, right? No. How do I get past this section? Oh wait, what if I... What am I reading? Cuteness equal right. Hedge equal cute. Therefore, hedge equal right. I will not be silent. Hedge mom is most right. More that's right than everyone here. Lost, please don't time me out. Your math isn't mathing, bro. Just leave the sign there. Yeah, that works. I think the math is mathing. It works. Oh crap, that was the wrong button. I don't see what. Just leave. I don't see what you're talking about. What you ever witnessed Hank doing something wrong? Plus, she is cute, so she is right. That's the problem with 80th world education. They don't know how to do math. Oh. How am I missing that? Wait. Oh! This is scary. There you go. Got it. I'm dead. Hey, I was pressing the button. Yeah, I went backwards, but that's because, yeah. I cry now. Yeah, keep crying. Wait, no, Katie, don't cry. Come on. It could definitely be worse. He's crying tears of joy. That's disturbing. I didn't want to know that. You should have just let me thought he was pathetic and sad. I think I would have preferred that. Ignorance is bliss and all that. But this is a known fact, common knowledge, you know. had to rub my eye for a second there. And, yeah. But yeah, did I need the common knowledge? I think not. He agreed. Yeah, but I didn't want to know. Yeah. Ignorance isn't bliss, you know. I don't agree with that statement. I think in some cases it honestly is. And I think in this one it was. There you go. Let's see, did I make the right choice? Maybe. No, I don't think so. There we go. What if everyone knew you knew, but, huh? Wouldn't you want to know that information? No, I feel like when Edgewolf is, what? I can't keep up with both what's happening on the screen and what's happening in chat. Okay, no, I'd rather not know, actually. You know, I'm good not knowing. Okay, that's just embarrassing. Whatever Kenny said is a riddle. I feel like I'm reading riddles in chat. I'm just not comprehending what you're saying. Nope. Okay. Got it! I'm sorry for using rewind so much today. Yeah, even if you knew, what would it change in reality? Would you see them differently? Not really. I'd just be kind of weirded out. Would you change your opinion of Nameless if he was the incarnation of Napoleon? You know, that type of stuff? No. As long as I don't find out you're like some sort of evil murderer or something, I'm probably fine. Wow, 95 stream streak! Nice loss. Lost, I was supposed to say between the two of us. I don't care, Nameless, it's fine. I just told the entire world. I'm sure they don't see you any differently. No one's gonna want to kill you. That guy had no enemies. So, what should we play next? Magnet Man, Shadow Man, Needle Man, Spark Man, Chat Sides. Yep, I am dead. Well, that's nice. Top Man. Spinny, spin, spin, spinny, spin. It's Beyblade, the video game. The old or the new one? I don't know. The one guy with the one with the guy with the band-aid on his nose. That one. You know, Hedge, if the world is filled with the weird one. Think with hydrate. Like if I know his name. Never super into Beyblade, honestly. I did watch a bunch of it, but never quite as into it as in some of the other. I was into some of the other series I was into. I guess the answer would have been to. Yeah, I now see how I was supposed to do this. Yeah, I needed that. Pegasus? Yeah, the Pegasus guy. Yeah, you're talking about that good old ones, thanks. That's not old. I think I get what he means, Kenny. He doesn't mean actually old. He means the one that's not new. Compared to the old one, yes, sadly. New one, yes, sadly. Well, I can say as someone who actually watched that show, there was some very... I remember thinking the rival was just kind of weird. What was his... I don't remember what his Beyblade was, but... his name was like Kiryu or something. Kyoya? I think it was Kyoya. Leon, Kyoya, something like that. It just seemed kind of stupid. Might be Leon. But his name was Kyoya for some reason. Well, it might not have been Kyoya, but something more along those lines. Ryoga? I don't... Maybe? Live footage of fossils watching above me. Nameless is the same age as you. I remember because I'm pretty sure it was Kyoya because I remember the name being weird like that because like all the other names weren't like that and his. He had black hair. I don't know. He stuck in my head because his name was weird compared to everybody else's. I haven't watched in such a long time, I don't even remember the name, and even if I did, it wouldn't be the same name as you. Makes sense. I love this. I'm about 5 o'clock. This is awesome! Or not. What was his theme? Green? I don't remember. I just remember him being super kind of edgy. He was the token edgy character of the kids show. You know how all the kids show had to have at least one super edgy character that was somewhat of a villain? You know, it's funnier because of the time. You know, it's funny because of the time. Thank you, Speed to Tech. Yeah, you. Pet. I think his name was Black, actually. Or maybe it was Black and Red. You know, classic stupid rival who turns ally colors. I think he had something to do with darkness. I don't know why. That may be wrong. But I just remembered his name because it was weird. I think it was Kyoya. Which now, I'm pretty sure they just didn't bother to translate his name is what happened. Which, you know what, I don't actually mind. I'd rather they just didn't bother to translate their names more often. I gave away all my Beyblades to my family member. I never had any. Well, I might have had a couple, but I never had like a bunch. I might have had 1 or 2 in the house. They should have named him Bob. Maybe they should have, maybe they should have. Okay, I'm dying. I need to start over. Billy Bob. I mean, I really appreciated it when they stopped translating all the names. Because, honestly, the translated names are sometimes more confusing than the real names. Am I the only one who thought that as you found out the real names of the characters? I like the translated name Abul. Adul. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's pretty. Box. It's just sometimes the names they would be translated to are just. Why would you name this character that? At least that's how it felt to me. Like, if it's like Lucy, where it went from Lucy to Lucy because her name was Lucy. From Fairy Tale. You know what? I will die with grace. I don't actually remember any of them. I don't actually remember any of them. Honestly. Give me an example, Sedge. Which one was it? I remember there was one where I was just really like, why? But I completely forgot what it was. I was a kid. Might have actually been from Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the ways they translated one of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Character names was really... Yeah, it was that. One of the ways they translated one of the names was just super weird and it just made no sense. Forgot what it was, who it was though. I forgot the name, which was part of the problem. Is the name became. I think that was part of the problem. Is it made it really hard to remember what the heck the name was. As graceful as always, exactly. But I wasn't ever super invested in the names anyway, for the most part. Why? But one of them was... Hi. Ooh, food. I like that food. It's a good color. It's yummy. I'm getting beef for tonight. Yay! Meat! I don't have to eat stupid vegetables. You prefer him to be nameless or whatever translated name would have been? No, no vegetables!
That would be weird.
I don't want vegetables. When do I ever want vegetables, Mom?
It's not your thing. You're the only person I've ever seen with one other person. It can taste great.
It's a flavor! And it's a bad one. It doesn't taste good.
I'm on my way out.
I need that help. Right, there's beef, there's conflict. No, beef is delicious. It's mine. You may not have. Tristan? No, it wasn't Tristan. It was one of the... I don't remember. But Tristan was also weird. Completely forgot his name. Though that's just because Honda has no lasting impression. Let's be honest. It's not exactly easy to remember Honda. Yeah, that's not going well. I guess that for him to be me, weird. Tristan for the first. I got that French charm, I guess. Monkey Man is Tristan. Monkey Man? No, I know who Tristan was, I'm pretty sure. He was, Honda in the original manga, right? I just died for this. You know, at least I got a life out of it first. I tried to live. Not so sure we can talk about my charm, cause yes, Honda, such a strange name, changed to English. No, that was the original manga. That was his original name. I'm just not accepting that. I don't accept my fate. I accept it now. Not so we can talk about charm in my case, lost. But no, I just have an easier time remembering the name Honda. And he left more of an impression on me in the manga. With his younger brother, who was literally cut from the anime. His little brother, I kind of understand why the little brother was a terrible character. But like, literally, they cut the... Not little brother, it was his nephew. It was his nephew who got cut from the anime. But that arc was pretty much really butchered anyway, so it's not like that was super shocking. Don't worry, nameless in general, the French are charmless. Ah! How nice of you to say that, Lost. That didn't go well. Don't worry, nameless in general. All these streams are becoming more Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, I've been in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Mood. I should just go watch the show or something. Won't talk about that. I'll try and talk about something else. Digimon! How many people here have watched the first series? Lost hasn't, which is a real shame. He's missing out. I think he needs to go watch that. That should be his homework. After he's watched everything else he needs to go watch. I think you should watch Digimon. The first adventures. He can skip try, but he needs to watch the first adventures. The first... Is it Digimon Adventures? They didn't do too terrible things to the names in that one, at least. Welcome Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards soon enough will be sacrificed for death. That actually works with the lore of the series, dude. You're learning! I'm so proud of you, Lost. Anyway, I did well. Real. I only still have a few episodes, unfortunately. Aww. It's so fun. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Champions. Anyone else can still repeat that? I love the one I saw. Yeah. Anyone else can still sing that song? Wait, did you see the original or like Cross? Because Cross isn't bad. I will say the best are the original and Tamers. The others just don't quite compare. Ghost was okay in the beginning, and I was enjoying Atmon when I was watching it. No, the original one. Yeah, good, good, good. Try's not bad. It's a bit... The idea is to take it to a more grown-up idea. So, I mean, I just feel like some of their writing choices kind of contradict other rules that have been set in place earlier in the overall series, especially since it's based off the very original. I feel like breaking those rules is very... In general, in the Digimon world, the rules are a bit iffy to begin with, so I do get that, but if it's an homage to the original, I feel like you shouldn't have broken those rules, you know? One day I'll get to Yu-Gi-Oh! One day, someday. Apocalypse, maybe. I mean, you are literally preventing the apocalypse in a bunch of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, even after the creator left the production and unfortunately passed. So, I mean, you might be right about that more than you know. A lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to do with the apocalypse for some reason. I'm not sure why card game equals the apocalypse, even as a major fan. Like, I get it in the first series, but some of the more recent ones, not so much. Like, it wasn't really about the card game, even though that was what they were selling, but now I've been distracted, seriously. That went well. I just got stabbed. Card game equals apocalypse makes sense. Does it? Oh, I got to skip it. That went well. There you go. All of the shows we have mentioned so far to prevent world destruction. You know, I liked a good bit of world destruction in my TV. You know, I like some high stakes. I've always liked those high stakes, Kenny. Most of my favorite TV shows do involve high stakes. Maybe it's because I like steak so much. It is delicious. I'm doing Steak Man again. Yep. Maybe destruction is the natural progression and the real apocalypse is stopping it. Interesting. I don't know about that. Maybe? I don't think so, though. Yeah. It is funny when I look back and I realize how many of my shows involved preventing the destruction of the planet and whatever that I loved. And 5Ds is just Yu-Gi-Oh, but with darker colors, and it's very card game centric, but motorcycles. And you know, motorcycles just make everything better. That might be my own personal opinion, and maybe you don't agree with me, but can you deny that motorcycles make everything better, guys? So it's a trope for a reason. Yeah, apparently. It's a very easy to understand thing to be fighting if you think about it. If you want to do something simple where the good guy, there's a clear good guy and a clear bad guy, it's a good trope, I think, for just something as simple as I want there to be a clear good and evil. I think that might be part of the logic, to be honest. Because if you think about it, establishing saving the world as the good and stopping the end of the world as the bad is pretty easy. And it's very easy for anybody to understand. Ow. I mean, think about it. Even like in Avengers and stuff, it's a pretty easy to understand plot point. That wasn't always the plot point for my shows. Anyone else watch the young Iron Man one? Which was pretty much completely not Iron Man, but technically Iron Man. But what if I want the destruction of the world? I mean, that's you. Leave y'all. Hope you have a great day. End of stream and a great day. Bye bye, Nameless. Have a good day. 3D one. I might have been 3D. I'm not sure if it was 3D. Actually, I don't think it was 3D. Not sure though. It's been a few years. Same with Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't think I was super into that one. The cool intro and by meaning and by the was 3D. It was? I don't remember. What the heck? It just glitched me off the... I'm not taking that. What? Okay, I deserve that, but I'm not taking the other one. Because that's the only one with young Iron Man. Then it must have been 3D. I just didn't remember it as 3D. Whoops. I know cheating is bad, but let's just see if we can actually make the jump again. There you go. And it must have been the 3D one. Amazing. Incredible information. Honestly, in general, that one wasn't too much about the end of the world. I just walked off the edge into the void. That was well done. Anyway, I sent the link of the intro. I think I wasn't super into most of the Spider-Man stuff, though I do... I liked, like, the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. Well, most of it. Watched that. But some of the older stuff just wasn't... I was a bit young for it when I watched it, I guess. I don't know. My taste changed and I started liking stuff that's more like what I remember, but I wasn't really a fan of that style at the time. And Winx, again, Magical Girl series, I'm gonna guess most of you probably haven't watched it because it was super girly. And I will totally, admit that. I will totally admit that it is a super girly show because that's the only one with you. Spectacular Spider-Man is pretty good. I prefer the 90s one. I watched very little Spider-Man because I didn't really like Spider-Man until I was a little bit older. So the one we ended up watching more of was the Ultimate Spider-Man. My siblings liked it. But it just wasn't where I was at when they liked it, so we didn't watch as much of it. I didn't watch as much of it. Oh, sorry. I watched Princess Tutu. I kind of recognize the name, but I don't have, like, any memories that go with that. But, like, Here, Topman again. You have great taste. Well, good to know Lost has great taste. But Winx was again about stopping the destruction of the planet, so you know. At least I'm consistent with the things I was enjoying. X-Men, now that I think about it, was also kind of about stopping the end of the world. Well, it depending on the one you were watching and where it was at in the series. It usually turned into stopping the end of the world, but it didn't. It only rarely started out there. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I didn't really like Spider-Man till I was a bit older. The Hulk was fun, pretty much from day one. But I mean, who wouldn't find the Hulk fun? They'd have to be crazy not to enjoy the Hulk, right, guys? You'd have to literally be the definition of insanity, right? Anyways, I did watch a lot of Batman. Not a big Batman girl, personally. I think we had very different tastes. Yeah, I just have that. Spider Hedge does whatever Spider Hedge does. Okay, I have to say this. The old Captain America was better than the old Superman, in my opinion. Like, I didn't see much of either of their shows, but from what I saw, that was clearly the case. Why is this even an argument? Like, I've seen this as an argument, and I just don't understand it. Clearly, Captain America was better. I mean, he may not have had superpowers, but he was just a better person. In general. And he was cooler. Man, Superman, Captain America. Exactly. My sister loves Batman, so I watched a lot of Batman. Okay, I get that. You end up watching far more than you wish of something if your sibling likes it. Hulk was alright, I guess. Green Angry Man smashes thing. Yeah, it's just hard to hate a guy who, you know, stays true to his desires and all that. He's honest with himself. I love Batman, so it works out. You know, good for you. I don't really care too much about the Hulk. I mean, the destruction. Yeah, at least he's green. Green, nice. Yes, exactly. As a color for people, green is great. And you know, I just like that he smashes stuff. I don't know. Destruction is nice. World destruction, not so much. But destruction in general, that's nice. Green is a terrible color. Blasphemy! What are you doing? And... Don't worry, Hedge, you're mostly gray. Ah! Not gray. Well, today I kinda am mostly gray. That's gone well. I'll try Shadow Man again. A lovely color. Gray is a lovely color. And like the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't about saving the world from mass destruction. That was only the very last arc, really. I mean, there were people trying to take over the world, but only one person was. And really, no one was really trying to destroy the world till like hundreds of years later. So it wasn't so bad for Yu-Gi-Oh. World destruction wasn't so much a theme of the show. I mean, not excusing what was a theme in the show, which was world domination, but world destruction in general wasn't too bad of a theme in that show. Actually. Don't you love Yu-Gi-Oh? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh. Be back to Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry. Oh, on PC. Sadly, I cannot delete misinformation above me. Well, I'm glad somebody loves Yu-Gi-Oh. It's time time to duel. I own omnibuses for that series. I wish I owned more. I died again. Next game you should be any of those old Yu-Gi-Oh games. Except I don't care for the card part of the game. The show. I could care less about the card game. I could care less about the card game section. In fact, I prefer the bit where the games were constantly changing and it was things like stabbing your hand, trying not to stab your hand with a bunch of money on top. She only cares about the lore, she's not a real fan. I'm just not into CCG games. I've decided not to go down that road of TCG. TCG has not been for me so far. And I don't want it to really go down that road because it's expensive. If you really get into TCG, it's super expensive. Though I would play, like, I would be far more willing if the rules actually matched, like, the actual manga. Because, like, the original rules for the game look so much more easy to understand for me than the rules in the anime or the rules in the official card game. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards has little to no card effects. Besides, am I the only one who doesn't like video games based off TV shows? You know, at some point you should compile all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tangents into one video and call it 24 hours of cute noises. Nice to know how informative they are. That seems about right, honestly. But it might be more than 24 hours. What are we gonna do then? I will listen to it. 24 hours of it. What if there's more than 24 hours, though? Dude, I have a problem. You really underestimate me if you think 24 hours will be enough to cover my problem. I'll continue to listen. You have a very lovely voice. Aww. Better for us. Well, that's sweet, I guess. As I said, I love your tangents. Well, if we're gonna talk Yu-Gi-Oh, I do have something to say. In one of the, like, there's plenty of hospital visits in the original series, don't get me wrong. That's pretty common. But in 5Ds, they have one of the characters literally get stabbed in the gut. And then he gets punched in the gut, like, 24 hours later. Like, 4 or 5 times with varying levels of pressure and from varying levels of things. And I'm just like, why isn't he bleeding? This is one problem I do have with 5Ds is this, why is he not bleeding? He just had his gut patched up. He literally just had stitches because he had a giant hole in his gut. How is he not bleeding everywhere? This was a personal issue I had with the series. I know this is normal to be wondering as a kid, why is this character not bleeding who just had their gut, open? But I only had this question when I was older, so, you know, there's at least that much. I didn't catch it. Well, I kind of caught it, actually. I still did think it was weird before. I just didn't catch it quite as clearly of, wait, no, that's wrong. Because it's not like he had special treatment or anything. He had, like, you got sewn back together treatment. That was it. And, like, they never mention again. I summon you. A first... Personal issue, this man is not bleeding. I summon my fist in attack mode. But like, one of those things should have surely made him bleed, because that's just it. When high pressure hits an injury like that, you're gonna bleed. It's just how it works. Hi Sky, every time I hop in stream, I hear some cursed conversation. I summon you, my fist in attack mode punches. You lose 500 life points for the prodromal charm. Great content. I was talking about how weird it is, how one of the characters doesn't bleed despite having a giant hole in his gut and being punched in the gut. Once with, like, super dangerous psychic powers that was causing internal bleeding in some cases. Like, his stitches, like, they held up really well. And his internal organs, oh my goodness, they're strong. If he hadn't been in a motorcycle accident, maybe he wouldn't have had a hole in his gut at all. Great content, we need to test this in real life. No, don't test it in real life. Thing is, even better, is he's told you should be on bed rest as well, because you have a hole in your gut that's ready to bleed at any moment, because we aren't a proper medical facility, because we're in the slums, because, you know, the slums were very common in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Well, actually, it was more like it's kind of complicated. I'm willing to be the dummy. Don't test this! Sorry, Sky, that you came in on the most cursed part of the conversation. I was complaining about something that that's bothered me for years with 5Ds, where main character gets his stomach ripped open and stabbed and stuff. And he barely gets patched up, they barely save his life, and then he gets beat up a bunch. And he doesn't bleed at all. Like, there's not even, like, ripped bandages or anything. It's never mentioned again that he had this giant hole in his stomach, other than in flashbacks where they totally don't acknowledge it hasn't even been like a week since he had this hole in his stomach. I mean, I know he was unconscious for a few days, so it might have been longer than just 2 days, but it's still not long enough that he should be healed. Guess it's not raise the age. It's not to raise the age rating. Maybe. They should have just raised the age rating, I think. That one was more grown up anyway. I mean, some of the stuff in there is still pretty... Like, it wouldn't have been any worse than some of the other stuff they had in there. I think. In my personal opinion. I don't think that should have raised the age rating, personally. Have you done that to somebody? No. How do you know that... Hedge, have you ever tried it before? They don't want to show it to traumatic kids too much. I don't think it's a problem. Have you done that? No. So, same thing, watching House. So dumb, it's sad. I mean, like, hiding from reality doesn't change reality. I don't see why we do that in fiction and stuff. Just show reality. Kids should just get over it if it bothers them. If you're weak, you should be strong. But humor good. Yeah, humor's good. And, okay, one of the funniest... So, this was, like, dubbed for kids, right? By 4 kids or whatever, right? 5Ds was. But you're really weak, Hedge. I'm physically weak, but that doesn't bother me. The other stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, just get stronger. I might be weak, but I can always get stronger. And it's not gonna traumatize me. You shouldn't be traumatized by fiction. Fiction is fiction, reality is reality. They're different things. Nope! Okay. Give that back to me. There we go. There. But your biggest abhorrence of ignorance is bliss. True, but I still don't think you should, like, deny reality. I'm not saying that. What the heck? I wonder if this will work. Okay, that didn't work at all. But no, that wasn't even the only... That was like the main show, like, took out any, like, reference to the injury. So, like, that's fine. But then with the dub, there's this really hilarious, at least I think it's really funny, way they translated something. And it's just super ridiculous. So, who here has actually watched 5Ds? Because you'll know what I'm talking about if you've watched it. Even a little bit. Okay. So you know the bit where he is going to Satellite. He's left Satellite and he gets caught by the police and he's being arrested, right? And they're putting the marker on him, the tag. How is this show called again? Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Which is a reference to 5 people with really fancy burn marks that glow. They're probably infected, honestly, if we're looking at this from a realistic perspective, but... oh well. Let's honestly try that again. I want to see if I can do a little bit better than that. And I don't want to waste this. I started watching it a few years ago, but never finished. I finished season 1. I could never finish season 2. It just... honestly, I feel like the series kind of ends at the end of season 1, and season 2 is kind of just... Like, the one good thing is, that I didn't even think was a good thing when I first watched it, is that the, one girl's alive. Do you have a fancy burn mark? No, I don't. How far you make it before you give up, Sky? Well, this is the first few episodes. So you know how Yusei gets arrested by the police and he's got the marker put on his face, right? In the English dub, he's like laughing creepily or something. It's like the worst thing ever. It's like this super creepy, terrible laugh. Okay. But in the original Japanese, you know what he's doing? 4 kids being 4 kids. I like watching people with burn marks. I mean, no, they were literally, it's plot relevant that it's this fancy burn marks. 4 kids being 4 kids. Yeah, he's like laughing, but then the original is like, ah! It's just like, why? Both are equally horrible, honestly. Neither of them sound, like, good. To be honest. Here was the nearest bar. I knew it. You don't burn yourselves. Burning yourself hurts. Trust me. I've done it. I only enjoy watching struggle when it's, you know, video game characters or fake people, like, you know. Or if you deserve it because you're an idiot. I only enjoy watching... No, that's not what I was saying, Kenny! I'm not saying I only enjoy watching struggle. I'm saying I only enjoy... I troll. I'm at least one of those. I don't want people to get hurt, but I will admit it can be funny if the reason the person got hurt is their own stupidity, which is often me. I have laughed at myself for for running into stuff after the pain fades. I mean, a show without any kind of struggle or conflict sounds boring. Yeah, yeah. I'm not responding, Lost. I'm just not. But yeah, they have magical burn marks on their arms. I mean, I guess they're no, I'm pretty sure they're burn marks. But they didn't actually get burned by fire. I don't want people to get hurt, but... Kitty! This is out of context. These quotes are out of context. Birthmarks? Kind of, but not really. Like, some of them were born with them. But they're, like, magical burn marks that disappear, too. They look more like burn marks than birthmarks, that's for sure. Time to hurt people. No! Don't hurt people! Anyway, let me save. Hedge encourage violence. For the sake of touch. No! I remember the criminal markings being more like tattoos than a burn mark. Yeah, the criminal markings weren't the burn marks. They were more like tattoos. The criminal marks were, like, on his face, wasn't, but he had a burn mark on his arm that just suddenly appeared while he was dueling, because this is Yu-Gi-Oh! With a cute head. Yeah, no violence, please. But he had, main character had a burn mark that appeared, literally burned itself onto his arm as he was dueling, because that's normal. And definitely not something to be worried about. For some reason, it did concern him. For some reason, he wasn't a big fan of his arm suddenly feels like it's on fire. Some sort of weird apparition shows up in the sky. And now he's got like a burn mark on his arm that glows sometimes. Very normal. That's normal, very normal. It's very normal for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, cartoons, Yu-Gi-Oh! That's normal. Like, that's not even that bad. Shh, it's kids trading card game powers. Don't question it. Exactly. That's kind of the logic of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes with the later seasons. Like, the beginning had good logic. The later stuff, 5Ds had some of the better logic. I don't know what Zexal was doing. Haven't seen much of Arc V to tell ya. GX had... yeah, GX was something. Or you'll go to the Shadow Realm. Exactly. Don't question it, or you'll go to the Shadow Realm. That's exactly the logic of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Yeah, that is exactly the logic of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise in general. Kind of violent now that I think about it. A little dark there. You, Zexal, I agree. I tried to watch Zexal, I don't know. That's never seen Varings. You, Varings, I've never seen it, can't tell you. Haven't seen much of Arc V. I've seen like one episode, the beginning of an episode. I don't even think I finished the episode because I wanted to sleep and it was late at night. Don't know why I started it then. I think I had just come off of watching something else that I was enjoying, and then I wanted to watch more TV, but then I started the other, and I just got really sleepy all of a sudden, so. Like, not like there was much going on yet. It was like, hadn't even finished the credits. That's a great sign. I couldn't even finish the credits. Haven't seen any of the more recent stuff. To be honest, Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts falling off for me when they take itself too serious. Or they introduce some magical ancient era evil that for some reason also plays card games. Hey, I like that part of the series. Am I the only person in the world that hasn't watched Yu-Gi-Oh? You have Sevens? I don't even know what Sevens is. Aw, that's the best part though. I didn't care for the card game part. I just liked the magical ancient evil parts. Give me the magical ancient evil that they will destroy. That was my favorite part, Sky. Aw. So that was the original point of the original show. Wasn't the card game. Could care less about the card game. It was playing games against a magic... and it was more about ancient magical evils. That's why I liked GX, because at the start it was a slice of life show with duels. Yeah, fair enough. GX went weird though. Like, the beginning of GX isn't bad. I even enjoyed some of it as it got into the first arc. It went through the first arc and that wasn't so bad. But like, I think it's like season 3. I didn't even mind when they got trapped in an alternate dimension the first time, but the second time it was just, ugh. I didn't ever watch past him using with one of the monsters. GX went weird. That's what I'm gonna say. GX started out fine. It was pretty much fine. And then it went just really, really weird. I think GX might have gone some of the weirdest places in the entire franchise. Personally, that is my opinion. Now, I haven't watched more of anything past really 5Ds or the beginning of Zexal, but yeah. Why is it called GX? Because it's Generation X, literally. It's literally a Yu-Gi-Oh! Series based off of the Generation X. That's why it's GX. it literally was like Generation X. That's not cringy at all, right, Lost? Like, 5 dragons makes sense. 5D stands for 5 dragons, that makes sense. Originally Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like a pun on Yugi's name, but it's also King of Games. I'm not sure about any of the other names. Can't wait for Yu-Gi-Oh! GA, aka Gen Alpha. It depends on who's writing it, I guess. If someone at the franchise goes, oh, that's a good idea, you might just have GA. Honestly, I would just prefer they move away from the card game. Is there a Generation Z? No, there isn't. I mean, you could say Zexal is, but... Zexal, at its bones, wasn't absolutely terrible. So what makes X so special? I don't know. I don't know what Generation X did to be so special. But I think it's because that was very popular at the time. You know how things go through, phases? I'm pretty sure it was a super... Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Peaked in Season 0. I've never seen Season 0, but I've read the manga, and I do like the bits where they're... It's not just about the dual monsters. I like dual monsters, don't get me wrong. I think it's great. I like the way they used it and the author used it and tied it into the story. And I like the story. But I don't care what they're fighting with. They could be fighting with ancient monsters, they could be fighting with swords, they could be fighting with anything. They could be gambling in a casino for all I care. I refer to Generation X, Generation Strange, a song called Generation X by a what? I probably won't look at it, Kenny. I don't even know what that is. I just found out. I asked the same question Lost did when I heard why is it... I also asked, why is it called GX? I just told him the answer I was told at the time. I'm still not completely sure about the logic behind Generation X being the name for the series. But you know, they hadn't worked out their fancy calling cards yet, I guess. I've gotten so sidetracked. Whoops. But like, I'm gonna go rewatch Generator Rex instead. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Wait, that is, I would say, better than GX. I have to say, of the ones I've watched, GX might be one of my least favorite because of the... I'm not a big fan of the fusion stuff, and it definitely gets into that with some of the, especially later stuff, and that just isn't for me. Because it is the next generation after Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it was something like that, too. Fusion is amazing, though. I find it just a little bit, the idea is kind of icky to me. I don't know, it just kind of... I find the idea unpleasant. And it's not like it stops me from watching stuff. Like, I watch plenty of Digimon Fusion. I just didn't like those synchro. Like, I never had a problem with anything in Tamers. I just didn't like... I'm just not really a fan of the fusion stuff in general. Two people becoming one or two creatures becoming one is just, I don't know, I find it unpleasant. So many random letters. Yeah, that's pretty much how cartoons get and anime get named, let's be honest. I mean, you're expecting sense from the people who named, from the country that named a show about killing ghosts, Bleach. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. I mean, the original Yu-Gi-Oh title makes sense because it's King of Games. It translates roughly to that. Which I found out because I was, yeah. Bleach, it's a good title. Bleach is a good title. Because they use so much bleach on their clothes. With all the blood loss. Not literally speaking. I don't know, I think that might be the case metaphorically. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the stream up here. I'm sorry for going a little bit weird places. Thank you, Sky, for stopping by. I do agree that the beginning of GX was certainly fun. Not my favorite, because I like the world ending stuff, but I liked it. It was okay. I just... You know, there's a place in my heart for it's the end of the world and you gotta fight for it. Yeah. I like how you picked one of the better titles instead of anything that's actually bad. I'm just saying it's random. There are some worse ones I know, but I don't know those series very well. And I'm just saying it was very random. Take care, everyone. Be well. Thank you. Bank 5 stream. Bleach kind of fits. It's just a little bit random, too. Bleach, yummy? No! Don't eat bleach! Thank 5 stream. I think you mean thank you for stream, but thank you for stream. Fine, thank you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I've been distracted. Thank you. Have a great day, and bye-bye! I need to stop talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time I start stream. Bye!